Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Welcome in mathematics class. Today our topic is taxes. In this lecture we are going to study about taxes. What is the meaning of taxes and why government collect taxes from public and where spent. And also we will learn the types of taxes and questions related to taxes we will solve. Students, government need money to run a state. For this purpose, government collects an amount from the public and provides them facilities like hospitals, education, parks, roads, defense, education. We pay different types of taxes in Pakistan, but here we shall discuss only two types of taxes: property tax and general sales tax. Property tax. What is the meaning of property tax? The tax which is received on a property is called the property tax. Property tax is a provincial tax paid on the value of a property. It is generally paid at a flat rate of 2%, but the tax rates vary depending on the province. Now, since we solve this example related to property tax, find the property tax on property of 62 lakh at the rate of 0.8%. How we can solve? First of all, we write worth of the property, that is equal to, according to our question, 62 lakh. What is the rate? Rate is given 0.8%. So tax rate is 0.8% and we are going to find out property tax. Property tax will be equal to 0.8% of given worth, that is 62 lakh. This is equal to 8 divided by percent will convert into 100 and 0 point, and this decimal we remove, and instead of this we will write divide by 10 and 100 and that 0 become 1000. Multiply by 62 lakh. Now we can cancel. These three zeros will be cancelled by these three zeros, and that will be equal to 8 multiply by 6200. After multiplication, our answer will be 8008. We will multiply with this 0 and 8 2s are 16. 6 1 we give to 8 6 are 48 and that becomes 49. And our currency is rupees 49,600, and that will be our answer. This is the value of tax. One more question from our chapter 7 related to property tax. Find the property tax on a property of worth 948,000. Or we can read out 9,48,000 at the rate of 1.5%. Similarly, we will solve. First of all, we write property amount rupees 9,48,000 then rate of tax, and according to our question there is given 1.5%. Find the property tax. So property tax is equal to question mark. We are going to find out how we find property tax is equal to 1.5% of 9,48,000. Percent we convert into, in the denominator we will write 100, and this point, because of this point, one more zero. Of we will write into multiplication, and we apply the value. Now these 3 zeros we will cancel with these 3 zeros, and 15 multiplied by 948, and our answer will be equal to rupees 14,220. It means if we have property of 9,48,000, we have to pay this amount as a tax. Find the property tax on a property of 6,50,000 at the rate of 1.8%. Students, what we do? First of all, we write the worth of property, then rate of tax, and property tax we are finding. 1.8% of given amount, rupees 6,50,000. 1.8% can be written as 18 divided by 1000, because we have removed this decimal. When we remove this decimal in a denominator we will write 10, and because of this percentage we write 100, and now 10 and 100 become multiply. After multiplication it becomes 1000. Of we will write in a multiplication form and then multiply the value. These 3 zeros will be cancelled, these 3 zeros. 18 multiply 650 rupees. This is equal to rupees 11,700. One more question in front of us. For a paid the property tax of rupees 9,420 at the rate of 2%. Find the worth of the property. Now amount of tax for a paid, that amount is given, and at what rate? At 2%, also that rate is given, and we are finding what is the worth of property she has. Property tax she has paid 9,240, rate 2%. By using unitary method, 2% of the worth of property is given. 1% of the worth is 9,240 divided by 2. If 100% of worth of property, then how we solve? 9,240 divided by 2 multiply 100, and after simplification we get this amount in rupees. What is our amount of property total worth? What is 4,62,000. Now it means Farah has 4,62,000 and she had paid 9,420 as a tax amount at the rate of 2%. Property tax rupees 18,720 was paid when the worth of property is 15,60,000. Find the percentage of property tax. Property tax 18,720. Worth of a property is given 15,60,000. Rate of tax we are finding actually. Now students, before solving, make sure three types of questions you will face. Number one, property is given, rate is given, and you will find text amount of tax. Number two, amount of tax, like our previous question, amount of tax was given, rate was given, and we found property, worth of property. And now the third case is property tax, amount of tax is given, total property worth that is given, but rate is missing. What will be the formula if rate we are going to find out? The formula will be property tax multiplied by 100 divided by worth of property. What was the amount of property tax? 18,720 according to formula. Multiply by 100 divided by worth of property, and after simplification we will get how we can simplify. Now there are two methods you can find. Multiply first of all these numerator values and then divide this, or our short methods, two zeros will be cancelled with these two zeros, this one zero is you can cancel with this, and now it will be easy for us to simplify, and after simplification our answer is 1.2%. Now students, it means at this worth of property at rate of 1.2%, the tax amount will be this. Other question, the price of a toy including 5% general sale tax is rupees 945. Find the original price of the toy. Price of toy 945, GST rate 5%, general sale tax. Original price we are finding, price percent of toy is 100% plus 5%, that is equal to 105. By using unitary method, 105 price of the toy is this. 1% when we will divide the amount by 105. 100% price of a toy, that 945 divided by 105 multiply 100, and after simplification we will get this amount. The sale tax type number 2. The tax are pays to the seller at the time of buying things is called general sales tax. Actually, general sale tax is imposed by the government on the percentage of selling price of things. In Pakistan, its rate varies from 0% to 25% depending on exemptions and types of industry. In Pakistan, some basic items including wheat, rice, pulses, vegetables, meat, poultry, books, drugs, etc. are exempted from the general sale tax. Now students, we have questions in front of us related to general sale tax. Calculate the price that a customer has to pay for each article with a 16% general sale tax imposed on it. Price of football is equal to rupees 800, tax 16%, general sale tax we are going to find out. General sale tax in short form we can say GST, general sales tax. 16% of rupees 800. 16% can be written as 16 divided by 100 of multiplication, and we write the amount. These two zero will be cancelled with these two zero, and 16 multiplied by 8, this is equal to rupees 128. The customer has to pay 800 actual price plus 128 the tax. The total price of football will be equal to 928, and that price customer has to pay. Now, rackets is equal to rupees 1250. Tax 16%. GST we are finding 16% of rupees 1250. 16 divided by 100 of will convert into multiplication. We write the value. After simplification, we will write like 16 divided by 100 also can 0.16 multiply by 1250, and this will be our GST. How much customer has to pay? Customer has to pay actual price plus tax, that it will be equal to 1450 rupees. Slim bought a car for rupees 8,75,000 and paid 16% as a tax. How much tax did he pay? Price of the car is equal to rupees 8,75,000. Rate of tax 16%. GST we are going to find out. General sale tax 16% of rupees 8,75,000. 16% can be written as 16 divided by 100 of convert into multiplication. This is 16 divided by 100 multiply 8,75,000. These two zero we will cut with these two zeros, and 16 multiply 8,750. Our answer will be equal to 1,40,000. And students, remember one thing, the standard rate of sales tax in Pakistan is 16%.